Hey everyone, different kind of video. We're going to be talking about The Mandalorian. The new season is up. Chapter 9 has been released. Unlike my normal reviews, I'll give kind of a standard style, general thoughts, and then after that I'll get a little spoilery and have more deeper in thoughts. Hopefully you've had the chance to see the episode. If you have not, you can pause halfway through the video. All right, so let's go with just a kind of general thing. This takes place, obviously after a big finale. For those who forgot, the Mandalorian is under the mission to find the people that the child belongs to and return the child to its people. No small task, as I believe Yoda's planet and Yoda's race don't really have a lot of lore built around them, or at least canonical lore as far as I know. The episode kind of begins with him getting some information, which leads him to Tanui, where the majority of our main episode occurs. This was the kind of episode I wanted the season to begin with, more of a status quo episode, just essentially saying, hey, this is what's going on, this is where Mando and the child are, and here's like an adventure that'll eventually lead to something else. And that is more or less what we get in this episode. It's really nice. I didn't want a huge exposition dump. I didn't want a whole bunch of minutiae being thrown at me. Just a simple, this is my quest, here's some information, leads me to a new location, get some information that may lead to another new location. And that's basically what you need in a season opener. Bottom line is, great opener to the season, really enjoyed it, and Timothy Olyphant plays a character, he's great. And the thing with Timothy Olyphant I've always felt was either he's really good or he's terrible, and a lot of the times it comes down to who's directing him. Jon Favreau directs this episode, does an amazing job. You can tell his time on Iron Man and Iron Man 2 really helped him do a lot of the flying scenes because Mando has his jetpack now. And he got Timothy Olyphant to give an amazing performance, and I loved it. Nice surprise cameo at the end. I'm not going to spoil it. Overall, I really like the episode. Plus, if you're a person who knows their lore, there is some lore connecting stuff in here. And I don't mean lore I mean some deep stuff here that I really like. But if you don't know that, you can still enjoy the episode as an episode. Okay, let me check my watch. That doesn't exist. It's time for the spoiler part. All right, so our episode begins with Mandalorian going into a seedy club that's basically just cage fights, and John Leguizamo has a little appearance as this weird alien guy who Mando is trying to get information from. Of course, leads to a big fight, and I didn't realize it was John Leguizamo because just all the makeup and everything, you couldn't really tell. We figured out from the credits. It was kind of a cool little hey, just got him in for a scene. The majority of the episode takes place on Tanui. We get to see the same mechanic from the episode from season 1, which was great, and the pit droids and all that. Episode essentially has the Mandalorian going to a town where their marshal wears Mandalorian armor. And the Mandalorian's like, I need other Mandalorians to lead me to information, because the Mandalorians battled the Jedi in the past, several times actually, and hopefully another Mandalorian knows where to go to find information about the Jedi, and that could lead him to finding out more about the child's race. In the process, it is revealed that Timothy Olyphant is wearing this armor, and Timothy Olyphant is not a Mandalorian, just a guy who bought a suit of armor, Boba Fett's armor, from Jawas, and is wearing it to essentially intimidate people and protect his hometown, which is a really cool kind of concept. In the end, they end up teaming up because they need to deal with a crate dragon that's assaulting the town and the surrounding regions. This leads them to meeting up with some sand people. The funny thing is, before the crate dragon appears, there's a big earthquake, and I made a Tremors joke, and my joke basically plays into the story. I mean, more or less, it's Tremors, where you have this giant creature coming out of the sand, attacking people, and everyone trying to figure out how to defeat the monster and save the town. So they team up with the Sand People to try to take that on. It's a pretty epic battle at the end, and there's little minor things that kind of tie into stuff. The Sand People and their hunting of crate dragons is part of deeper lore. You do get to see a sand pearl, which is awesome and made me very happy seeing that. And at the very end of the episode, of course, for those who don't know, there's a surprise cameo by the actor who played all the clones, which, of course, would also mean he's probably Boba Fett. So, yeah, there's some cool stuff going on in this episode, a lot of lore-related stuff, a lot of things that could pay off in later episodes, which is great. It's one of the things I do love about the series. They introduce characters, and then we're going to return to that character at some point. We're going to see the Marshal again. We're going to return to Tanui again. And I love that. It's actually really good how they connect everything in the series. And I'm so looking forward to the next episode because there's a lot of directions it could go. He could stay on Tatooine and deal with the aftermath of this battle, or he could be just heading off to another planet, or who knows. And I love the fact that there's that open space for working with this character, and the fact that it was essentially, under other circumstances, this would just be a filler episode. It would just be like, oh, he went to Tatooine, fought a monster, on to the next. And I like the fact that a lot of episodes in season 1 and hopefully in season 2 kind of function like that, where you just see an adventure, a planet hopping. We're on this planet. I just came here to get some fuel. Oh, there's a bounty. Oh, there's a monster. Someone kidnapped the child, or any number of other, just Planet of the Week plots, because that adds to the show instead of constantly being hammered with plot and story and plot and story. Sometimes you just want an adventure, and especially in a world like the Star Wars galaxy, you want those adventures. You just want those stories of we're going to fight some sort of alien, or we're going to capture a bounty, or we're going to whatever. I like the fact that this show takes the time to do that. My favorite episode from the previous season is where they're on the prison ship. And I want episodes like that while also exploring the lore and the greater universe of Star Wars. Like I said, my non-spoiler part, this was a great opener. It's interesting to see how the Tatooians deal with the Sand People and the animosity between the two, and then having to work together because a bigger monster has shown up. There's little visual things I love. The Marshal's speeder bike is essentially a pod racer engine with like a seat. He's using that as his transport. I thought that was really clever and cool design. The action sequences are amazing. I really do love the fact that they used the jetpacks in a really cool way. The monster is huge, and it's really well done, where I'm like, I don't know if that's CG or if someone made a really cool puppet and they're shooting it amazingly well, and I love the fact that I can't tell. I love it when an effect doesn't look like an effect, and the Krayt Dragon does not look like an effect, and I love that. Hopefully at this point you've actually already seen the episode, but if you have not seen the episode, if I haven't told you enough to get you excited, then I don't know what else I can say to you. I am glad this is how we opened up, and hopefully the rest of the season will go really well. I know there have been rumors about behind-the-scenes troubles. I don't know if we're going to see that in the following episodes or not. But for now, I'm keeping optimistic that this will be a great season, just like season 1. It's rare for me to actually have a Star Wars thing that makes you go, ooh, cool, I'm down, let's do this. And I'm feeling that way for Chapter 10. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out channels that are small like mine, that we can really get a wider audience if we have more likes and subscribes, because that's how the algorithm works. And until next time, I'll see you at the cantina.